Yo, what's going on guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at quite possibly the most broken brawler within the meta right now, which doesn't have too many counter plays, so completely broken, definitely in need of a nerf. So before we jump into the video, make sure you're using a create code, that'd be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so jumping into the brawler, which I believe is completely broken and basically has no counter play, hence why I'm making a video about her. It has to be Bonnie. So Bonnie for me is completely broken, so incredibly strong right now. There's only a few ways which you can really do anything against her, but still, even if you're a tank and you're being really aggressive to her, you're going to be basically feeding her super, and then once she gets her super, she's going to win basically any matchup within the game because of the landing damage, being able to burst people with your full ammo. Like, it's so crazy broken right now. So there's obviously multiple ways which you could nerf Bonnie. I'll be interested to see the ways that you want to nerf Bonnie, but for me, number one has to be nerfing her in this normal form. So she has 7,800 HP. A lot of people actually run the shield gear as well, because not only do you get value out of it in cannon form, you also get it in the other form. I always forget which way around it is, but you guys know what I mean. So you can get both values out of it with shield, so you just add in the HP even more so. And unless there's multiple people literally targeting you when you're jumping in, you're basically guaranteed to get some value or get the kill pretty much every single time. So it's so strong right now. Also, this gadget, I feel like it's a little bit too strong. It gives you additional speed, additional DPS, and for the most part, it's going to allow you just to win your matchup so easily, feed that super really quickly. Just everything about it is just crazy right now. And for me, I still haven't really found a complete counter to Bonnie. Like, there's a few brawlers in the game where you can actually counter, like Carl, for example. You know, he's incredibly strong, but you can't, well, you can counter him. But with Bonnie, you can't really counter her too strong because, as I said, she's got two different forms. So it's very rare to find, like, some decent counterplay. If you counter it in her long form, there's just no way you're going to be countering her in her... I don't think it's called Bonnie. I think Bonnie is the smaller one. You'll have to correct me in the comment section. I know you guys do get a little bit butthurt when I get it the wrong way around, but it is hard when you just have to think about so many different brawlers and star powers and whatever to remember. So we've got 30 seconds left to try and finish off this game. I feel like this is a good matchup for us, even though there's three aggressive brawlers. They're just going to feed us super loads and loads. So we're going to try and heal up just a little bit here. Don't really want to jump in just yet. Also, Prima's got his super, so got to be careful of that one. I do actually just love staying in this long form because, especially when you have the damage gear activated, like 1.8k per shot, just being able to auto aim up close to these tankier brawlers is just pretty insane. So we're just going to jump into this form anyways, just to try and protect the ball. But that's going to be a pretty straightforward win. Let's hop into the next game. Alright guys, jumping into the next game then. So if you guys are wondering what her best game modes and maps are, pretty much every single game mode and map within the Power League rotation, Bonnie is pretty much like a first pick contender. Like, a lot of people don't have Bonnie completely maxed out. In the higher ranks of Power League, you will tend to see that a lot more because of how strong she is. People have decided to try and max it out. That's a little bit of a misplay for myself. Could have just probably put that in with the amount of HP I have. But yeah, as I was saying, she's pretty much good everywhere. I think the only map that she's not completely the best on, I think, is Riverbanks. Like, if there's a ton of walls and, you know, like those tanks can just melt you and hide behind the walls a little bit too much, then it can counter Bonnie a little bit. But just overall, any map that's just really long range, you're going to be able to win your matchup on pretty easily. So that should be another win right there. Really plain and simple. Let's hop into the next one. Alright guys, jumping into the next game then. So also thought I'd mention that I will be streaming starting Monday. I will be streaming it again. I'm hoping to do it daily, but at least every other day. I know I've said this a bunch, but I definitely want to do it. What we're doing now more so than ever before is, whilst streaming, actually making like content for my videos. So got a decent plan for a stream that I want to do Monday, and it'll probably take me like most of the week, honestly. Is that I want to probably get like a win in Power League with every single brawler, right? That's a pretty cool challenge, I believe. I think it'll be pretty hard. Like, people have done challenges where they've won with every single brawler just in ladder, but I feel like that's a little bit too easy, right? I want to try and up the ante a little bit in Legendary Power League, try and get masters whilst playing every single brawler in the game, which will be a pretty cool idea. Got a few ways that I can do it. Of course, I would love to hear your guys' suggestions on what I can do for my streams. I'd love to do like those long type videos on streams. I think it'll be really fun and really interactive as well. Just from standard playing Power League all the time, I feel like I can actually get some good interactions. So we can pass this over to Jacob. He should be able to just throw that into the mortis. This should be an easy walk in, a little bit awkward with the pinballs, but should be able to get that straight in. So I've got my super right here. So best thing about Bonnie is that straight away you want to analyze what brawlers don't have any stun features. So brawlers like Nita here, I might feed her bear a little bit if I jump in, but I should be able to shred. Okay, Mortis has just completely gave up. I've just shredded Nita, even though I completely missed my jump, but that's going to be an easy win for us, seeing as Mortis has completely given up here. Okay, Jacob just completely messes that pass up. But yeah, I can just jump on Nita. Primo is a little bit of sketchy jump. I can still pretty much melt him if I land directly on him and I'll get my damage gear activated quick enough. But overall, don't really want to jump on Primo all the time because he does have a couple of stun features. His super, he has his gadget as well. So we're kind of just drawing out this game here. Looks like Mortis has just came back. Okay, no, he's just giving up again. Looks like we should be able to get our super pretty soon. Okay, the stun feature from Nita. Mortis, he's just had enough, even though these guys probably got a score, to be honest. Let's see if he actually runs back here. We're going to try and shred him. Okay, looks like we're actually in a little bit of danger. If he would have tried that all along, honestly, they could have scored a lot sooner. So Jacob with a nice clearance. 15 seconds left. Let's see if we can hold off this win. Don't want to feed Nita too much here, but 13 seconds. I don't think these guys are going to be able to do anything. So that's going to be another win. Let's hop into the next game. All right, guys, so jumping into the next game then. So one thing that is incredibly frustrating to play against Bonnie with is on gem grab. So gem grab as a gem carrier, Bonnie is well, as good as a gem carrier as herself, but against gem carriers she can be absolutely deadly. The fact that she can become an assassin literally from across the map, like the range on this star power is absolutely absurd. Maybe they need to nerf this range, because look at this, I can literally launch myself onto the 8-bit from across my lane and it's going to destroy him. So especially with brawlers that aren't really good at like cancelling the assassins, you know, there's a few long range brawlers that can't really do anything against those assassin brawlers. Bonnie's going to have a field day, and especially, as I said, on gem grab. And even if you become a gem carrier yourself as Bonnie, which a lot of people do play Bonnie as a gem carrier, you can still be somewhat aggressive with her as well, just because there's not actually a lot of risk involved when you're playing and jumping in, because you know you're going to get the kill the majority of the time. So I should be able to get the Mortis down here. Don't want to keep running into those gems. So I've got no ammo, so I know I'm going to be dying to that Bonnie. We're 8 gems down at the moment, but let's try and make a little bit of a comeback at least here. Let's see if we can sneak up. Okay, Bonnie is going to go back into her normal form here. Mortis probably causes a lot of issues, so back to normal here when I've got no hits towards my super. Nice mine activation from Jacob there. But you can just see as well, if you combine this gadget with the speed gear as well, you just become so speedy. And for a brawler like Bonnie to have this amount of range, this amount of HP is just absolutely crazy. So I feel like she deserves another nerf as well. Didn't really discuss that beforehand, so let me know what other nerfs you believe she should have in the comment section below. For me, it has to be the landing damage. Like, the landing damage is just crazy. Like, maybe the thinking is that you might get melted when you just land on top of someone, so they added it so you can kill them much quicker. But for me, it's one of the main reasons why she's so strong. You can literally land on someone, spam auto aim, and literally one piece of ammo and a landing, you're going to kill literally like half the brawlers in the game, which is just so broken. And look at his Ruffs as well, considering he's one of the best brawlers in the game right now. The power up 8.5k, imagine that with a shield gear. It's like 9k health to having a long range brawler who can turn into it. It's just so many things that are just so strong about it. So we're getting close to our super here. We're carrying no gems, so we can afford to be aggressive, but at the same time we kind of want to protect Jacob. So Mortis is going to go in for the gems here. Not too sure if I was to play, because they really actually no, they still reset the countdown. We can be aggressive on the 8-bit. So much damage onto the 8-bit as well. Looks like the Mortis is trying to run away with some gems. He's going to run straight into me. I'm going to completely shred him. It's like having Leon, Edgar, Piper all into one brawler, which is just crazy to even think about. So that's going to be another game right there. Let's hop into the final game. All right, guys, so jumping into the final game then. So I was actually going to do another video about Penny. I feel like Penny is a brawler right now in the meta. I know a few people like Bobby has discussed this as well, how she's one of the few brawlers that doesn't really have a lot of counters as well. Like, at least with Bonnie you can counter her a little bit in one form or the other. Penny, she's got so many ways she can counter like aggro brawlers. She's a good brawler against long range brawlers as well, because she's got really fast attack. Like, so many things going for Penny right now, so I could have easily made a video on her as well, but the highlight of the video, of course, has got to be Bonnie. So looks like we're able to pick up a few gems. It's a nice hook there from Dennis. We should be able to get this gadget down. He's going to get another kill. So Buzz is still pretty decent on a map like harder at mine, but I won't really say anywhere close to meta. So Leon, unfortunately, going to get really close to us. We're going to use our super right here. A lot of the time when an aggressive brawler is like that on me, I'm not even going to aim my super. I just spam the super button so quickly, so at least I get out and survive. Mortis, he's going to use his gadget to get out of danger there, which Not really sure I agree on. Okay, let's see if we can get him down a little bit. Leon's going to go in really aggro. Got to look to try and heal just a little bit. Also probably in danger here. So I'm just going to heal up as much as possible. Leon going to try and finish off a kill. I'm just going to pop my super. Another good thing about it as well, when you're really weak in that form, you can pop your super and literally give yourself like an extra 4k HP on a click of a button, which is kind of insane. They probably need to look at nerfing that, because I feel like being able to switch between the modes and get so much HP is just absolutely crazy. So that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. As I said earlier on, let me know what kind of stream ideas you want me to do for the future. I will be streaming Monday, probably on Twitch. I might do it on YouTube though, but it'll be around midday BST time, so make sure to convert that. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.